Okay, logging in. Connect. Get started. Seriously? I feel like it just logged me out. Oh, this is such a pain. Such a pain. La 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 la. La 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 la. Na, 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 na. This is gonna be frustrating. So I basically got logged out of Stream Elements. So now I don't have access to the multi-chat, which means if someone were to send me a message, I won't be able to see it. Maybe I did it. Maybe I fixed it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. Don't get mad. Nobody saw. Just me and you, bro. Did you clip me? AS, bro. How you been? I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. I'm good now that you're here. Ah, I see what you did. Really? Not gonna lie, I look kind of good, bro. I actually kind of look good. Not gonna lie, I'm looking pretty good. But why do I have a kitty gif? That's crazy. Okay, the timing was perfect. It really was perfect. All right, last time, guys. Last time. I just need 1 more minute. 60 seconds. I'm all yours, baby. Bro, stop gifting me. I don't need your money. I just need you to show up. Show up in the mentorship. I traded in the PM session. Yes, I did. Freddy, how you doing, bro? Welcome. I feel like it's the first time I've seen you in the stream. And yes, I traded the New York opening session, and then I traded the PM session recently. But it wasn't too far into the PM session. It was actually, it's actually lunch hour, just after, like during lunch hour. Lunch hour is like 12 to 1. So lunch hour is when I took this trade. I couldn't resist it because this is all heavily manipulated moves. And because of this heavily manipulated moves, I simply just traded like based off the fact. Right. That's not the right password. That's not the right password either. And that is the right password. We are connected, ladies and gentlemen. Guess we are Azerbaijan time. Are we in the same time as Azerbaijan in UTC? What is the UAE with UTC? UTC is +4, right? It's not +5. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Gulf Standard Time. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. Honestly, so disappointing. So disappointing. I don't even see the chat. Okay, so basically, if someone were to message me on all the chats across all the other things, I won't be able to see it. And this is annoying because what's the point? So the stream elements had like an update, and then like because of that, um, something has changed, which is now an issue because I can't wait. Download ground control. What is ground control? Whatever it is, I'm downloading it. Dump manager stream. Ah, I see. Okay, I'm downloading it. This should fix. I guess it's just a new update. Okay, so whoever is watching me right now from YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, forgive me, but there is an issue with the multi-chat thing. So I'm getting it fixed right away, but it will not be today. So if you are watching, be sure to just like say hello and be nice. But you'll see me live on TikTok, right? You'll catch me on TikTok. All right, let me block this guy. Damn, bro, this guy literally wouldn't stop spamming. That's crazy. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. You ready? You didn't miss anything, Aisha. Let's get straight into the cloud. Reading all the messages. I'm doing this for my entertainment. These cute cats and hamster gifts, bro. Appreciate the cats and hamster gifts, I guess. But I only appreciate the likes. Like, if you guys can like the live, that's the only thing. Hello, I traded the dump before. That's good. What do you think about the gold's price going up or down? I believe gold is going to continue dumping because right now, usually, think about it this way, okay? Let's just think about it logically. Usually, when the price of whenever there's war, whenever there's like a escalated, heated situation with war or whatever, price of gold goes up because people tend to invest inside gold. It's a safe haven. However, since this is a military escalation in the Middle East, particularly around the Hormuz Strait, the Strait of Hormuz, whatever you want to call it, it is affecting an even bigger and more important commodity, which is oil. Naturally, if 20% of the world's oil supply, which is the Strait of Hormuz, if it's cut off from the world, you're going to see a rise of prices of every industry in the world. Everything, the prices of things and goods and services, everything goes up. Transportation, food, the groceries, bills, everything just goes up, right? Now, that is a much better assessment to take a trade buying oil when the country that's bordering the oil, the 20% choke point, is closing the strait. Which is why, if we go on the chart right now, if we look at oil, you're going to see for sure it's gone up. So I'm putting it on a 4-hour time frame. There you go. 4-hour time frame, you can clearly see price of oil has gone up in one single day. It's gone up 8.92%. So to round it up, it's gone up 9%. So investors, people with money who have a mind, they're not going to sit and they're going to buy oil. They're not going to sit and buy gold. Yes, it is a safe haven if there was war somewhere else. But because oil is the key factor over here, because nobody really cares what's happening between Iran, US, Israel. No one actually cares, right? Everyone's like still watching TikTok cat videos and my stream. So, in other words, the thing that matters is oil. Oil is the key factor over here. And since oil is the focus over here, you're going to find all the investments, all the money going into oil, which is why it went up by almost 10% today. It's 8.92 to be precise. So, that being said, we found that the stock market has dumped, and we can also see that oil has dumped. All the money everywhere has gone into oil. Even Bitcoin has dumped. Everything has dumped, but Bitcoin is having a nice reversal right now. So, probably a healthy sign, but then again, you got to be careful. You want to wait for a nice bullish engulfing candle before you make any silly financial decisions over here. Anyway, that is what happened today on oil, on gold, on Nasdaq, etc. Now, to go into my trading plan, all right, for Nasdaq, essentially I use the silver bullet. I think that's what a lot of people do. But with the silver bullet, I do add like a few things extra on the side. Let me read a little bit of your messages. What do you think about gold price going up or down? I already answered. I think it's going to go down. I'm an expert in the field 25. No, he's not. Blocked Dylan Brock. Instead of saying dumb shit, guys, let's not be rude to each other. But yes, the Morse Club, let's focus on actual trading stuff instead of fooling around because people actually want to learn over here. We offer account management. No, you don't offer account management. Your photo is not even a photo of you, so you don't offer shiz. It's like ads, I open TikTok and ads. I just keep getting ads from other people. Crazy. Great explanation. Following you. Nice logic. Thank you, Brugus. Appreciate it very much. You should also join the trading community, bro. So what I do is I come on TikTok to talk about trading, just general questions. Anyone asks about trading, I usually have an answer to it, and if I don't know, we figure it out together. But generally, I have an answer to every question with trading. But the main factor over here, or the main focus, okay, is the trading community, which is on Telegram and Discord and YouTube. Telegram is the main chatting area. The link tree is in my bio. You're welcome to join. And that is where we sit, we have a conversation, we chat, etc. And Discord is where the mentorship is, which is also free. It's a free place. But then there is a VIP group inside of the Discord. And the VIP group is, you still get mentorship for free for everybody. But the VIP group, you're going to be getting chart setups. So you're going to be getting weekly or daily swing setups if you're interested to take an idea on where to buy or sell or to find entry or exit positions. They're not signals, they're essentially just chart setups, because I don't like to give signals because I think signals disable you into becoming a better trader. Being a trader is what makes you a better trader. You have to actively engage with the charts, but obviously you have to follow the rules. You have to follow a positive mindset. You have to have the right, rules to keep in the game, to stay in the game. And this is something I teach in the mentorship. So you are welcome to join. Brugus, I'm not Saudi, I do look Saudi with the mustache, but I'm not Saudi. But I'm from a country next to Saudi. All right. Let's see. The multi-chat is live. Looks like it is live. Okay. I see what it is. I see what it is. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we got the multi-chat working. I can put the multi-chat over here, right inside the camera where I'm looking at with you guys. All right, multi-chat is there. I can see it clearly. TikTok Studio is here. When I got my hair cut the other day, I feel like I look like a tomato. Realistically, don't I look like a tomato? Remember I had my long hair, it was a bit longer than this. Now it's just like everything is shaved, and I literally have just like a little bit of hair here, so now I look like a tomato. I only took one trade today following the rules. That's very, very good. Normally you take like 100 trades. So it's nice to see that you've actually taken a single trade. It's a lot more peaceful than you realize. So the Nasdaq trade today, I've had a stop loss hit. So as you guys know, it is the silver bullet. This is the 9:30 o'clock over here. Let me just remove this, put this here. I'll put this here and put this, where's the TikTok Studio? Okay. All right, so 9:30 is right over here. Okay, 9:30 is right over here. this is particularly where you're going to find the market session opens up. I mean, it opens up a little bit before at 9 a.m., but 9:30 is when the liquidity starts coming in. Think of it like you're going to work. You're going to the office. When you get to the office at 9 a.m., which is like universal when every company wakes up, when you get to the office, do you sit at 9 o'clock and you're already like locked in and you're working, with, with your buttons and stuff? Or do you get to the office and then you like do this, and you do a bit of this, and then you do a bit of this, and then you look to your right. Hey, John, how's it going? How you doing? You good? Yeah. How's the wife? Oh yeah. Seriously? Oh my God, you didn't sleep yesterday? That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I slept. I had 9 hours sleep. My wife was on vacation, so I had the whole house to myself. Oh, really? That's crazy. Oh, you stayed up all night. You look like you didn't sleep. That's crazy. Oh, you just got back from the travel. Blah 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 blah. Literally, 9 a.m. people are just getting to the office and they're starting their day. They're in the pantry. They're getting their cup of coffee, blip, and they're all good. 9:30 is when all the institutional traders or just everyone in general, 9:30 they're already locked in with their work. They have their emails opened up, they have their charts open, da, 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 da. The buttons are pressed, everything's open, everything is just active. They're sitting and they're typing, blah blah blah. And in this context, traders are on the charts, and the institutional traders like the hedge funds, the bankers, the market makers, etc., they are all on the charts right now and they're sitting and they're looking. Okay, this is my point of entry. This is where I'm going to be targeting stop losses. 9:30 is where everybody likes to trade. I don't even know why, but everybody likes to trade 9:30 because they think that because the liquidity comes in at 9:30, this is where I'm going to be entering a trade, this is where I'm going to be profiting, etc., etc. It is not the case. It is simply not the case. Those of you who are actively trading and you're profitable, who is in my community right now, who's in the chat, you know exactly what happens at 9:30. So if you're in the community and you're in this chat right now, tell me what happens at 9:30. Do we take a trade at 9:30 or do we wait? And if we are taking trades, why are we taking trades? And if we're not taking trades, why are we waiting? So let's have a little bit of dialogue over here. So stage is yours. What happens at 9:30, ladies and gentlemen? Give me some insights. Give me some insights, baby. What happens at 9:30 a.m. New York time? Trump wakes up. I don't know about that, bro. I feel like Trump probably sleeps in. MB231, bro, how you doing? Or probably Trump doesn't sleep, bro. He probably doesn't sleep. You guys see the good news about Lindsey Graham? Anyway, um, high volatility, absolutely. Absolutely. There's a lot of volatility at 9:30 a.m. So in other words, manipulation. Manipulation comes in at 9:30 a.m. 9:30 a.m. you do not take a trade. At 9:30 a.m. you precisely just sit on the charts and you watch what the market is doing and you wait until 9:45 or 10 a.m. New York time. When you wait in this time or that time, then you look for displacement, which I did find over here on the 1 minute time frame. And because I found this displacement with a market structure shift and there's all of these soldiers pushing the price higher, this is where I placed my entry precisely inside of this zone over here. So that being said, this is where I looked for a setup over here. And once I start seeing this particular move over here, let me leave the thing anyway. Once I started using, what is this line tool with? Okay. Once I start seeing these rejection wicks and then prices literally creating a doji and whatnot, that was my confirmation. Okay, this is probably a pullback, so I'm going to enter a trade. So I entered a trade and I placed my stop literally underneath the candle with the displacement. That is literally what I always do. When price reached over there and I entered the trade, I should have done a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, which is essentially what I always do. But 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio with this tiny stop loss. Annie, what is going on? You good? Come here. What happened? It's crazy. Annie was just sleeping on the bed. For those of you who don't know Annie, it's my puppy. She's sleeping on the bed, and I think she just fell off. Literally had a massive crash. Good morning. Okay, so what happened over here is essentially price. I didn't want the 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio because it was too small. For me, I was like, you know what? This looks pretty solid. The stop loss is tiny. The 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio is really, really small. So I wasn't comfortable with it. So I said I'm gonna target 4-to-1. I did target 4-to-1, and essentially I wanted to go even higher, which is over here, which is literally the liquidity level to liquidity level. I mean, that's what everybody knows, right? So that is the logic behind this particular setup. And from there, I've entered 2-to-1, went up, and within literally 60 seconds, a 1 minute candle, 1 minute candle moved 140 pips. 140 pips. So it stopped me out, and that was it. The beautiful thing is, I should have entered a trade over here. Okay, ideally, I would have entered, but I was kind of nervous. First of all, market is weird. Trump, war, escalation, missiles, this, that, blah, 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 blah. All of these things, it was kind of weird. It gave me a very uncomfortable feeling in my stomach. So, that being said, I've seen that price has respected this liquidity level. I've seen the sweep. It swept me out. Khalas, I'm out. I've seen this liquidity sweep, and it's respected this exact algorithmic liquidity level, which I post every single day inside the VIP group in the Telegram and in the Discord. So all you got to do is join the link tree in my bio and go ahead and join the Telegram. And if you want to join the VIP group, you can find it inside the Discord. But to get into the VIP group, you have to go through the Telegram. Once you're there, you're going to be getting chart setups and daily liquidity levels. So feel free to join the VIP group in the Discord. That being said, this liquidity level price came in, it rejected off of it, and over there, price took off, and I could have had another entry over here, could have had another entry over here, could have had another entry over here, but I refused to take any of these entries because at the end of the day, it hit my stop loss. I suck. I accepted that I suck. Moving on, nothing I can do. No one would have anticipated a 150 pip move in 1 minute to wick me out like that. But it happened, and it is what it is. This is the story of trading. You have to have proper risk management. This loss did not end my career, did not end my life. I'm still in the game for 100 days more, even if I have 100 days of back-to-back losses, because I use proper risk management. That being said, let's head over to gold. Gold is very interesting on the trade that I've taken today. We are going to sit and talk about it, but first, let me read the comments. Bro is putting an advertisement, so I blocked him and AS muted him. Thank you for that. When do you put your stop loss on entry, brother? I put my stop loss instantly. Instantly. There is no negotiating. You have to put your stop loss instantly. It is a non-negotiable. I literally made a trading video today talking about this. علمني التداول, bro. I'm more than happy to teach you تداول, but you have to speak English if it's okay with you, because like I'm speaking English and I can't really read Arabic. This is the same as the Friday candle. Yes, it pretty much felt like a Friday session today. So it wasn't really a very comforting kind of trading kind of day. But I did find a setup on gold, so I was feeling pretty good about this. So with gold, I went on, as you guys know me. For those of you who know me, I like to look at the 30-minute time frame. Price has dumped aggressively, and there's nothing we could do about it. I mean, you could literally see there are no setups, no retracement. Price dumped. This would have never, like, we could have never anticipated this move over here. There's a rejection wick over here. I imagine anyone who's entered a trade over here under the pretense of relative equal low stopped out for sure. I missed this trade, but if I was on the chart at this time, I would have taken this trade. And I would have hit my stop loss, and I wouldn't have taken the second trade, because this would be a second stop loss hit in a day, and then I would stop. But for the time being, I did not see this, thankfully, and it did not. I did not take the trade because it would have hit my stop loss. Anyway, price dumped. Weird price action. Price is literally lying to you. Really, really, really sus. This is all so sussy. Okay. Now, price broke through this level at the 50% point. It dumps, breaks through the 50% again, rejects off, retraces exactly at the liquidity level, and it continues going down immediately to the next liquidity level. You see how perfect it is from here to here? Price comes down, it consolidates. But then at the 30-minute time frame, this is where I found something interesting. At the 30-minute time frame, I have found this short-term support over here. This is a temporary support level. Price held on very nicely over here, and as you can see, it broke, which is where I've taken my trade. In this scenario, I dropped down to the 20-minute time frame, which is probably unconventional, and I know you guys are probably thinking, hang on, 20 minutes? Why do I do 20 minutes? Nobody talks about the 20 minutes. We only do 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour, maybe even 2 hour, daily, weekly, etc. But believe me, if you want to do a 69-minute time frame on the chart, you can. Literally, you want to do 69 minutes, do the 69 minutes. You want to do a 420 minutes, you can do the 420 minutes. In my case, I picked 20 minutes for one reason. 20 minutes, okay? We all like the 1 hour time frame. 20 minutes, there are 20 minutes inside of 1 hour. I have noticed 10-minute time frame, okay? A 10-minute time frame gives you very clean rejections. So if you want to understand where price is going, 5-minute doesn't do anything. 10 minutes, once you start seeing sweeps on a 10-minute, you're going to understand very clearly and very cleanly that where price is heading. You could see it. Rejection wick, 10 minutes, price goes up. Rejection wick, price goes down. Rejection wick, price goes up. Rejection wick, price goes down. Rejection wick, rejection wick, rejection wick, price goes up. Rejection wick, price goes down. Rejection wick, price goes up. Rejection, 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 and it goes dumpski. So 10-minute time frame is really nice. So if 10-minute time frame is really good, then why not 20? Why not 20? So in this case, I marked this level on a 30-minute time frame. So for me to go on a 25-minute time frame, it doesn't make sense because there's 25, 25, 50 minutes, and then another 25, it takes you out of the equation. It takes you to 1 hour and 20 minutes. So it doesn't make sense. However, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, it's literally a third of an hour. So what happens inside a 20-minute does matter. So in this case, over here, you can clearly see price has respected this short-term support, even created a nice little sweep, but then this candle is the reason why I've entered the trade. This candle broke through the level of support, and it went from there is where I entered my trade. Exactly over here during lunch hour, which is 12:20 p.m. New York time, which is lunch hour, is precisely where I entered my trade. And then from there, I've been holding this trade, and I've even posted it on Telegram. I even remember the song that I was listening to. It was a pretty cool song, to be honest. You guys should check it out. It's in my Telegram. Took this trade over here. Price went down all the way over here. I've taken partials along the way, but I've fully closed the trade right when it reached over here. And the reason why I've closed the trade over here is because, first of all, when it broke through over here and rejected off of this liquidity level, I felt pretty good. And to find these liquidity levels, I posted in the VIP group in the Discord. You want to get access to the VIP group in Discord, which is completely for free. All you got to do is register under the link that I use with the broker that I use. Then you'll get access to the VIP group, which is not a Signal group. It is a group that gets 100% of my focus because at the end of the day, you guys are supporting me by registering under my link. It's only fair. You're going to get content. You're going to get chart setups. You're going to be getting mentorship. You're going to be getting my full attention anytime you want. Even if you take bad trades, you can post your trades and I'll explain what went wrong if you're ever stuck. So consider that as a place for you to learn how to trade. Now, when I saw that this price rejected off of this liquidity level over here, I said to myself, you know what? This looks pretty good for it to keep running, which it does run. But then over here, when I saw that there is a market structure shift after this lower high was taken with a nice gap over here and a pullback. As soon as I saw this pullback is precisely where I closed. It's actually right here, not over here. Let me stretch this out a tiny bit. Once I saw this pullback, this is precisely where I closed, which gives me a nice 3.1 to 6. 3 to 1 risk to reward ratio. Very simple stuff. It is not complicated. I know it may seem complicated, but then again, look at my chart. Do you see indicators? Do you see bots? Do you see some book print map or whatever? None of that exists. I'm trading simple price action, market structure, support and resistance levels. That is it. It's not complicated at all, ladies and gentlemen. So, any questions? Thank you for the follow, Dummy. Appreciate it. I want to be rich in 5 minutes. Please respond, bro. You cannot be rich in 5 minutes. Today's setup for gold. This is today's setup. Yeah, this is today's setup for gold. What about Bitcoin, bro? Bitcoin has had a nice dump today, obviously because of the war. When there's war, Bitcoin dumps because nobody gives a crap about Bitcoin during war because they would rather have tangible stuff. But I believe, and I have a very strong belief that in the next decades, like sometime in this next decade, Bitcoin is going to be more valuable than gold. At least that's what the institutions, or that's how the world or the elite or the news or the matrix is going to teach you that the Bitcoin is more valuable than gold, which I mean it is, but gold is king. But if that's what they're going to teach you, you're going to own nothing and be happy. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin has dumped, no surprise over there, but we are also at a point of interest where it could actually go up from here. There's a very big chance it could go up from here. This is a good area. I mean, you can see the liquidity, right? You can literally see liquidity in this point because this is a very strong point of interest. We are literally at a very key level over here. So we're gonna just have to wait and see to see what happens over here. We can already see a market structure shift on a 5 minute time frame. So the 5 minute time frame is bullish. However, on the hourly, it is bearish. Excuse me. On the hourly, it's bearish. On the 4 hour, it is. On the 4 hour is also bearish. Yep. It's bearish everywhere. Could this potentially be the point of interest? All right, Dubai real estate market is going down again. Ugh. DXY is going up. No surprise over there, right? You got Donald Trump. You're looking at Asia tonight to see how far gold drops. No, I'm not. Gold, you only trade gold, to be honest with you, you only trade gold London session, New York session. Because at the end of the day, look, gold is always liquid. It's always liquid. But New York session, London session is ideally where you want to be looking for setups. Ideally. Yeah. We're gonna have inversion on daily. That's bad. What do you mean? On Bitcoin or gold? Let's remove some of these things. Let's just see the naked chart. I don't see the inversion, bro. Because there isn't really a fair value gap over here. But I get what you mean. I don't think it's called an inversion. I just think it's just a dump. But yes. Whoa. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching my stream and you want to learn, you're welcome to join the SCT Club Trading Academy. The SCT Club Trading Academy is where you will be able to get every single thing you need in order to become a better trader. You're not going to be getting signal groups from me, and I'm not going to charge you a dime. I'm not going to charge you anything. It is simply a trading academy group where you guys are welcome to join, ask questions, and learn how to trade. No one's going to hold your hand. No one's going to force you to press a button. No one's going to tell you what to do during a trade. No one's going to tell you to do anything. It is not a secret place where you join and you're going to have step 1, 2, 3 and become a millionaire. That is not how it works. SCT Club is a trading community for you to learn how to trade for yourself, to be an independent trader. It is specifically a place for you to show up on the charts and you're going to know exactly what is happening and you're going to know exactly what's happening before your eyes and you're going to be able to take quality setups from your own decisions. And you know, if you mess up, if you fuck around and you find out, you're also welcome to ask questions and learn how to trade the proper way. That is what we do at SCT Club. It's a place that you won't find anywhere in the world. It's a very unique place. It's a place for you if you actually genuinely want to better yourself as a trader. However, if you want signal groups and you want shortcuts, you can just swipe up. You're going to find somebody else. There are plenty of other people who are going to give you shortcuts, and you are not going to make it. You're not going to make it far. So, if you want to join the link tree in my bio, join the Telegram. That is literally all you got to do. Join our community. Link tree is in the bio. The rewards is also there, but the FIFA rewards are done. So, for those of you who have been taking part in the FIFA rewards, we are coming at a close because all the points are tallied up right now. So the lucky draw winner of $500 account is going to be announced pretty soon once the finals finish. But yeah, for if those of you who wants to learn how to trade, literally all you got to do is move your lazy fingers and click on my profile and click on the damn link tree and join the trading community at the Telegram. The Telegram is the main place where everybody chats. And once you're inside, you're going to be getting a free ebook. It's an ebook. That ebook is going to give you valuable information about the market, stuff that you're not going to find anywhere in the world. You're not going to find it in any social media platform. You're not going to find it anywhere. You literally just need to join the community. If you want to know how, you click on my bio, you're going to see Linktree. Click the Linktree, you're going to see SCT Club Trading Community Telegram. Join the Telegram and the Discord, and from there, you're going to be inside of the community. Once you're in, you're able to catch trades. You're going to be able to catch a lot of information. There's a lot of information. There's also a lot of profitable traders in my community. People who've joined and they have literally within a span of 2-3 weeks, they've actually leveled up their mindset. You don't believe me? You could literally ask the people in the community. See the chats for yourself. You guys, I know you want to see it for yourself to believe it. That's okay. I totally support it. But the evidence is in the Telegram. The evidence is in the Discord. You want to learn how to trade? Ask for yourself. Look at the chat. Look at the people. Look at their results. Look at what they're posting. Look at the quality questions that they're asking. It is a place for you to learn how to trade. All you got to do is just walk in through the door. And the link is in the bio. So be sure to click on it and join the Telegram and the Discord. All right. Any other trading questions? What do you think about gold, sir? I did sell over there. Which particular area did you sell? And what will be the opening move? I have no idea because Mutahi, the way trading works, and I'm talking about the real way a trading plan or a trader works, you don't predict the price. So the question isn't what do you think price is going to do or what do you think the opening move is? Nobody can predict the price, my friend. There is not a single soul in this planet that can predict where price is going to be. Nobody knows if it's going to be bullish. Nobody knows it's going to be bearish. Nobody can pretend to know if price is going to go up or down. It is literally impossible. It is impossible. The only way to become a profitable trader and to become good, like truly, truly good and solid, is to read the charts and you wait for your setup only once the chart tells you that your setup is valid. You need to have confirmation. Was liquidity swept? What's the trend? What's the market structure? Was there a bullish engulfing candle or bearish engulfing candle? Was there a pullback? Was there a break of structure? Was there a fair value gap? And I'm not talking about all the small fair value gaps. I'm talking about the one fair value gap. Was it a Friday? Was it a day with news? Was it a day that Donald Trump decided to go on Twitter? You've got all of these questions, and those are the right questions you should be asking. That is how you take quality trades. There's no other way. There is no other way. There's no shortcut. There are no shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. There is literally no shortcuts in trading. You have to know step 1, 2, 3, 4. You have a checklist, tick, 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 tick. If you find all of them, take your trade. CPI tomorrow, y'all think gold will waterfall or rocket up? I mean, at this point, I think it might waterfall. I don't think it's going to rocket up. Because all eyes right now are in the Strait of Hormuz. Things are heating up in the Middle East again, and not in a good way. And since oil is the main commodity over here, the focus is on oil. We're gonna have an inversion in daily. That's bad, yeah, probably, but I don't see it as of yet. Might be it's not perfect, but it could be because very high time frame, possibly. What do you think of a bookmap, and is it useful in gold trading? Well, Muhammad, that's a nice question. I appreciate you asking that question. So the problem with a bookmap, okay, and I'll tell you straight up, okay. The problem with indicators, okay, is that indicators, they don't move unless the price moves. So in other words, when you are looking for a trade, okay, let's just see something sharp. Okay, here's a big move up. All right. Price over here, ideally, I would have entered a trade in this situation over here. I would have entered a trade over here. Okay. Realistically speaking, I would have entered a trade over here. First of all, price reached a low over here at the liquidity level. And plus, I would have had my stop loss, which is a very tight stop loss over here. And I would have targeted the high over here. Okay, which it goes perfectly. Now, in these perfect algorithmic liquidity levels, this is the bookmap I use. These are levels that I find, and these are levels that the market literally reacts to and from. Okay? When I have that to my advantage, I know how to take perfect entries and perfect exits. However, when you are using indicators and a move like this comes, you're going to find like an EMA. Let's talk about an EMA. You're going to find an EMA has went down over here. I think there should be an EMA. 10 and 1 EMA. Here we go. You can see that the EMA went down and then price started going up from here. So with the trade that I've already entered over here, people are only entering it over here. And this would be too late. It could also reverse from here. You could be an EMA trader. It's not a bad thing. You can trade it. But personally, I would never ever trade EMAs. And the reason why I don't trade EMAs, bookmap, indicators, etc., 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 all of these indicators, why I don't use them is simple. Price moves, indicators react after the fact. I look at price. When price moves and the candle closes, I react instantly after the candle closes. I don't sit and wait for EMA crossover, Bollinger Band, this high, low, this. All of these things, not exactly helpful. So a bookmap, what does it tell you? Okay, let's be honest. What does it tell you? You've got, for example, a bookmap with a big blue color circle, bubble, or whatever, and then a big red one. What does that actually tell you? It shows you volume, right? It shows you volume, whatever. Cool. I'm not opposed to volume indicators. But so what? So what? You could see volume in these big moves. You could see this big massive candle dump. You could see it. And this bookmap is going to show you a big bubble like this over here. Because of this candle, it's going to give you a big bubble like this. And then a small candle like this is going to give you a small bubble like this. Okay? That is a bookmap. You don't need a bookmap. You can literally see with your own eyes. Price is telling you where the liquidity is, where the volume is. You don't actually need a bookmap or whatever. So that's what I think about a bookmap. Is it useful? Yeah, it could be useful to some people. But would I use it personally? Hell no. I would never ever use indicators because it just doesn't help me. I appreciate you guys joining and following me. I see you, Everest and Musalimani and Farouk and Mimi. All of you guys, I appreciate you following me. But if you want to actually get value from me, you're not going to get value off of TikTok videos because here I'm just talking. Here I'm just spitting facts. I'm explaining the logic behind things. But if you actually want to learn how to trade, I have a sexy trading community for you guys. It is literally in my bio. You click on it, you're going to see YouTube content where I drop videos every day, long and short videos, and you're going to find Telegram, which is the main chatterbox area. And once you're in the Telegram, you're going to be able to get a free ebook, and the free ebook is going to give you information that you're not going to find across any social media about how to decipher and read the markets. Plus, the Discord is where I do the mentorship, which is completely for free. You can literally join the mentorship if you'd like. It is for free. All you got to do is click join and you're in it. That's it. And then there's a VIP group. The VIP group is if you register under my preferred broker. You don't have to. You can literally join, get the free ebook, get the free mentorship. You're going to have the free strategies. You're going to have free this. Everything is for free for you guys. You just got to be there. You just got to show up. And if you're wondering why is everything for free, what's in it for me? Well, if you guys are joining, you're building my community. That's all that matters to me. I want to build a trading community where I put all the scammers out of business. All these people who are selling courses, $5,000, $500, $1,000. I'm going to put them out of business because trading is free knowledge. It shouldn't be something you're paying some monkey on the internet telling you this is the rules or whatever. No. They're going to be teaching you the same thing I'm teaching you for free. Why are you going to be paying for it? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So the mentorship is free. Come through. It's every Thursday at 4 p.m. United Arab Emirates time, which is +4 UTC time or GMT time, whatever. UAE Dubai time 4 p.m. every Thursday. Strategy breakdowns, chart analysis, this. Everything. All you got to do is join the Telegram. Click the link in my bio. You're going to see the link tree. Join the Telegram. That is where you're going to get the ebook. That is where you're going to get access to the Telegram. And if you want to be extra awesome and register under my broker, then you're going to be getting my full dedicated attention, because then that means you showed up for me and you're my people. You're obviously registered under my link. It's the least I can do. So you're going to be coming into a VIP group where I will reply to every question, reply to every message. And also, if you want chart setups, I post chart setups for swing trades in the VIP group. So you have all of these advantages all inside SCT Club. So be sure to click the link in my bio. As you can see, SCT Club, join it and learn how to trade. Don't be shy, guys. I cannot level you guys up. You guys need to do the work yourself. Just like how you clicked follow for me over here, you can do the same thing on Telegram and on Discord. You just got to be active. You got to show up. If you want to chase signal groups like this, Gold Sniper Signal, whatever, 99% sure signal, don't waste your time. Not waste, no, don't waste your time. You want to follow people like that, be my guest. These shortcut people, they're going to scam you left, right, and center. They're going to suck everything out of you. You want to be a monkey and stick to that? Go ahead. I can clap for you guys. That's no problem. But if you genuinely want to learn how to trade and you actually care about yourself and you actually want to become a better person in regards to trading, you generally want to understand the charts and look at the charts and be like, I'm going to clap the charts today and I'm going to get these trades and I'm going to get some profits and I'm going to get out of the market 1 trade, 2 trades a day, and that's it. Linktree is in the bio. Telegram is there. Discord is there. Build my dream, which is building my trading community to make it the #1 in the world, because I'm very ambitious and I will do it and I will get there and I'll put all the scammers out of business. But you guys got to join and show up and ask the questions, or you can guys join the signal groups and knock yourselves out with the roller coaster of emotions. Up to you guys. Anyway, any questions regarding trading, be sure to ask in the comments right now. I'm open to answer any of your questions. Join, guys. The value you'll find is amazing. Thank you, Fragment. I hope I've helped you with your trading journey because I know you're active. Thank you, bro. God bless you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Yeah, it looks like anyone would want to learn trading from you, bro. You're welcome to join. You can be the judge by yourself, Culpepper. I mean, at the end of the day, you can join Telegram. The link is in the bio. If you don't like the group, you're more than welcome to leave, but you'll get value. Nevertheless, you'll get value. You'll make friends. You're going to see the results of all the people in the group. Everything is over there. All you got to do is show up. All you got to do is use your fingers and don't be lazy. If you are, you ain't gonna make it. You got to show up, guys. Trading is very difficult by yourself, because I've been trading for 5 years, and for 5 years I've been trading. 4 years have been so painful. 3 years unprofitable. 4th year is a point of like break even when like things started clicking, and the 5th year is where I became profitable. I mean, you don't look or sound like a trader. I don't need to look or sound like a trader. That's the beautiful thing. The proof is in the Telegram. It's up to you. It's up to you, my friend. I don't have a Lamborghini. I don't like to rent Lamborghinis. I've driven a Lamborghini, don't want a Lamborghini. I will never drive a Lamborghini. I'm a trader full time. You see me showing up every single day on the charts. I show up at 2 p.m., I show up at 11 a.m., I show up at 9 a.m., I show up every single time, and my results are on the Telegram. You can literally be the judge for yourself. Am I in the Middle East? Yes, I am. I'm in Dubai. If you'd like Culpepper, I advise you. If you want someone who looks like a trader, I'll tell you what to do. Go to TJR, okay? Watch his videos. He has all these Lamborghini videos and stuff, okay? Go watch his videos and go ahead and join his mentorship. Go ahead. He's going to ask you for $5,000. Go for it. Try it. I mean, you want to pay $5,000, go ahead. I'm offering you free information and I'm not asking you to pay anything and I'm not forcing you to register under my link. I'm not. I'm telling you, if you want, it's from the goodness of your heart. If you found value through me, register under my link. You're going to get a lot of benefits. But if you don't want to, that is okay. So, anyway, on to the next. Any other trading questions? Any other trading questions? Because I've already explained my setup today on the NASDAQ. All right. I've already explained my setup on gold. Any other questions before I wrap it up? I made some quality content today for you guys. You guys just got to check out the YouTube if you guys want to follow it. The YouTube link is also in the link tree. Just click on the link tree. You're going to find the YouTube. You're going to find plenty of videos over there. Bro. And you're doing all this for free, liar. Yeah, man. In the end, I'm going to be charging you guys money. Give me money. Bro, Culpepper, be the judge yourself. With all respect, be the judge for yourself. Nobody is forcing you to do anything. You want to see it for yourself? The Telegram, the link's in the bio. Come through. You're going to get a free ebook. That's number one. Information that you probably don't know about the market, it's there. I will gift it to you. Everybody gets it for free. Secondly, okay, I take live trades. I take trades and I explain the trades. I show the trades, the wins and the losses. Thirdly, I have a mentorship. Everybody joins. Yep. And lastly, I also have a VIP group, which is free. But the VIP group is for people who register under my link. And why am I doing all this for free? I'm telling you why. Because I want to build a trading community. And I can't do that by charging people $5,000 or whatever. I don't want to charge people. I have paid people money so I can become a trader. And in the end, I got scammed. I have paid for signal groups. I have paid for mentorships. I have paid for all these things and got zero value. Hence why you can see my chart. There's no indicator, there's no bots, there's no nothing. I'm trading simple price action. That's it. So I'm teaching what I know. You want to be a part of it? The link's in the bio. Buy or sell, bro. AS, you should do both. You should hedge. We should be hedging. We should buy and sell. AS and Fragment are honestly the two best people in the community. You do remember AS? I got on a private call with you the other day and I showed you my hedging strategy. It's not a bad trading strategy, to be honest. The hedging trading strategy I've come up with, it's not a bad trading strategy. It's actually pretty solid. It is actually a kick-ass strategy, genuinely. But it's more of a swing trading thing, not like a day trading thing. But realistically, it's better as a swing. You can practice it on a demo, bro. You don't have to do it with real money. Just practice it on a demo and just try the strategy, bro. It's gotta be a swing strategy, like an hour time frame, 2 hour, 4 hour. I wouldn't do the 1 hour. I wouldn't do it as a scalp trading strategy. That would be stressful. Yeah, but you don't have the hedging strategy, bro. Look, hedging, if people don't know how to hedge, it's the fastest way to blow an account. It is truly the most tilting, devastating thing you can do for your account is to hedge your trades when you don't know what you're doing. So you got to be very careful when you're thinking about hedging. Very, very careful. All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. Gonna end the stream early tonight. I will definitely come on tomorrow. Tomorrow for sure. I will be coming. New York session. New York session is my target. Okay, I will be there probably from like 5 p.m. onwards. So we're gonna sit and trade live together, or we're just gonna see all the setups and execute some action. Yep. Yeah, both trades can be on drawdown, exactly. All right. So thank you guys for being here. For those of you who are just tuning in, thank you for being here. Be sure to hit the follow button. I would appreciate it. And above all, most importantly, be sure to join the trading community. The link tree is in the bio. Once you join the link tree, you'll find a Telegram group over there. In the Telegram, you'll be able to catch the free ebook. And also, if you want to join the mentorship, you're welcome to. It's free. It's every Thursday at 4 p.m. Learn some strategies, learn something different. And lastly, the most important thing above all things is the fact that if you want to be part of the VIP group, you're welcome to join the VIP group, but then you have to register under my link. And you're going to be getting a lot of benefits if you register under my link. So it's not just you're registering under my link and that's it. No, there's a lot of benefits that come with it. So you guys are welcome to join the trading community. Be sure to get your free ebook. Don't forget, I'm not going to chase you for it. You join, just say hello. I'd like to have the free ebook. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. God bless you, Fragment. And AS, good to see you, bro. Kind of excited for you for the coming week. Wink, wink. All right, guys. Thank you for being here and good night. Maria, thank you for being here. You've been here from the very beginning. You're awesome. Appreciate you. I will see you guys later tomorrow, hopefully. New York time. It's not hopefully. You got my word. Tomorrow, for sure. New York session. I'll see you guys. Good night. And I started to realize I was living one big lie. She fucking hates me. She took I ever had. I'm not there. I feel the bad. No. Never thought I'd be the one who lives. Then I started to realize I've been living one big lie. She hates me. La 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 la. I tried too hard and she told my feelings like I had none. And let them away. All right.